Hello and welcome back to another Oak update on Hypixel Skyblock. It's been like a few months since I did my calculations in I think that was June or July. Um, I had not done any more because I was waiting until I got all my flycatchers in, and while doing that, I had not slowed my oak production. I actually kind of sped it up a bit. I switched from going and just like collecting my oak minions to doing a bit of logging every day, which is basically why, for the most part, doing these it's like 200,000 a day. But then when I got all of my minions in, not all of them, I have 28 out of the 29 I can have because when they added more, I can now get to 29. So right now I'm at 55.60. I'm also 7th in the collection, which is kind of cool. Let's, I'm gonna show you guys this. So I've collected, I try to get 400,000 every day, but sometimes my logging gets backed up. A few days ago, it was really bad. I was like 400,000 behind, so I did like went 400,000 in a span of 2 days as opposed to like every day. And so now what I'm back to doing is collecting and doing the logging for it the next day. So I log it, my side log the next day. But I also got foraging 50, and a lot of people stopped logging once they hit foraging 50. And since I'm continuing to log, my foraging rank is still going up. And so like I'm not gonna go for forage number one. That's insane. It's just gonna be cool to see how high I can get with what I need for oak. I did get to sixth one day, which is why this is here. It it was there for like the whole day. When I that was when I had to catch up, and so I think just doing that much logging in a day was more than someone anticipated, or it was more than they collected that day, or they hadn't collected in a while, which is why I've been back at 7 for 2 days. But the next time I get into like an oak session where I'm just continuously logging, I'll see if I can get that again. But my setup is now full, so all what is 7 slots are full of 4 minions with flycatchers in them, and I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I'll put my next minion over here, just, just because this is another room I come to, and it wouldn't make sense because there's no other room in oak, my original oak space. So I'll have to do that. But another thing that I did, uh, someone was working very hard to convince me to get Monkey Pet, and I said not in time for Origin 50 because Ocelot Pet just gives the most XP, which is just true. It gives the most foraging XP. But I now have a Legendary Monkey Pet. This thing cost me like 18 million, and this is my first time dropping below 15 million for the uh, bank interest in a long time. But it's now level 39. The speed is, I don't know if the speed will ever be able to compare to this. It's like 50. This is like not, what is, I don't know what ferocity is. I will miss getting the XP, but it doesn't actually do anything because I don't actually use the enchanting. The only reason I did this is because of the, what is it? Evolved axes. The cooldown on the jungle and decapitator will make it easier for me to get more wood in a less span of time if I do my same route as opposed to changing my route to accommodate for a shorter time. It makes sense, I swear. But I don't think I have much else to talk about in this Oak update. I've been doing my 400,000 a day for like a month or two now. It's I'd say Oak is still satisfying, and it is fun when I'm audibly engaged with the task. You have to be like talking with friends, listening to a podcast, or listening to like um, a soundtrack to a movie or a play. But yeah, that's really all I have for this episode. I don't think anything else has come up that is. And, oh, actually, never mind. No, that's not true. That's not true. One thing that I don't like the Hypixel did is they nerfed the amount of XP you get for collections. Actually, I can't show you through that. Let me go to the Oak Forest real quick. So, this. Let me take my Ocelot pet. Actually, I'll leave it on just so you can see what the difference is with the Ocelot pet. It's 7.8. Without the Ocelot pet, it's down to 6. Like, I think that's for all collections, for all skills now. Carpentry 6.4. not quite sure why carpentry is 6.4, but having this 6 in foraging is really, I don't know, it's for me personally, if I had been going for foraging number 1 and I came in a bit late to the game and I saw that they had made it a bit more difficult for me to get up there, I don't know that I would have tried because it's like a 3-point difference. And like, it might not seem like a lot, but doing like hours of logging and just losing a whole, like, was that'd be almost like a 3%. No, 30%. If you were logging with an ocelot and you had a boost on, I think you'd get up to, it's either something in the 9 point or the 11 point. And just for Hypixel to take 30% of that off, you'd have to do so much more logging with people ahead of you to pass by. And like, obviously, they're not going to do it in the Oak Forest because the Oak Forest is not the place to go when you're looking for foraging XP. Go to the Dark Oak Forest because there are more larger trees there and they're all closer together. It's a bit more competitive because you can't go into a small lobby for it. That's the best place to go. And so if they made it harder to get XP for that, me personally, if that had been my goal, I may have stopped playing Hypixel Skyblock because I kind of just like, there's no benefit for the devs in making it harder for someone to achieve their goals. In my opinion, it just upsets the player base. I sold my 2 other ocelot pets because I did have 2 here that were XP shared. They were like 85 and 86, and I sold them to help compensate for the price of my monkey pet. But it's this thing is just, it literally put to 10 million. And I just never seen a 10 million in my bank account for so long. It was so weird seeing that. But oh, helmet's on. That's all for this Oak update. I'll see you guys again, I think, in June/July. When I actually don't know. Maybe when I wake up again, I'll do another one. But there's nothing really new to show. Like, I'm not changing my strategy. I'm not adding anything else to my minions. I'm not adding any more minions other than my 29th one. But that's not really substantial. You guys can just like understand that I'm gonna add another minion, which will increase my production day to like four, 4 to 10,000. No. Yeah, 410,000 oak a day, which is good. I hope I'll be able to get 6 back and hold it, not just like get there for a day and it go away. But yeah, that's all I got for this episode of Oak Updates. Not really an episode, it's just like a check-in. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Thanks for watching.